Un, dos, y un, dos, tres, y...
When I first stepped on the Santa Marta shoreline, I didn't expect the place to talk to me, but it does, quietly, confidently, the way an old friend might. I'm panning across the beach now, and every direction feels like a chapter of a story I didn't know I was a part of. Somewhere behind me are the Sierra Nevada mountains, older than the city itself, and in front of me, the Caribbean smooth as glass. And right here on the sand, you got people doing what humans have done for centuries. Relaxing, laughing, living without overthinking it. This city has history, real history. The Tairona walked these same sands long before the Spanish arrived, 1525. When I learned that, I started looking at this place differently, almost like you can feel the age of the place under your feet. But the real reason Santa Marta hits me is life slowed down here. It gives you room to breathe, to unplug, to listen to your own thoughts. Welcome to Santa Marta. It's a cool little city just north of Cartagena. We arrived here last night, Saturday night. This place was bumping. It was so loud my refrigerator was vibrating over here from all the action outside. It's crazy. But check out this pad. Very cool little tranquil oasis right in the center of all the action, where all the bars and clubs are. I love it here. This is nice. Big balcony. You got the AC pumping because it's hot out there. Whew! It's hot. This is beautiful. This is the kind of apartment I need in New York City. Right in the center of the action. Nice kitchen. Everything you need. Very cool decor. Alright, on to the next great adventure. Whenever I go to a different town, I like to talk to the local people. They always let me know where things are, where to go, restaurants to visit, which foods to try. Every town has its own little delicacies. On this adventure, I heard about a little fishing village called Taganga. It's about 25-30 minute drive away from Santa Marta, so I grabbed a car and went on a little adventure. It's very beautiful to see houses hanging right off the side of the cliff on a drive there. As I keep going, the Sierra Mountains just put on a show for you. So enjoy the views, my friends, because this is beautiful. Bahia de Taganga, a small coastal village tucked between steep desert mountains and endless blue of the Caribbean Sea. As I walk through its narrow streets, everything feels unpolished, warm, and real. Faded paint on old storefronts, fishermen repairing gear in the shade, scooters weaving through the afternoon heat. It's a place where time slows down, just enough for you to actually notice the details. The sound of someone frying arepas, the echo of kids playing football in a dusty lot, the smile of a passing neighbor who's seen you here once and somehow already recognizes you. And then the beach opens up, raw and honest. Dozens of wooden fishing boats pulled onto the sand, each one painted in colors that have survived years of sun and storms. Nets are spread out like giant spider webs, drying in the heat, patched, repaired, and reused countless of times. You can almost picture the mornings here, long before the sunrise, men pushing their boats into the dark water, chasing fish far past the bay, trusting the same ocean their fathers and grandfathers did. Even when the beach looks still, you feel the weight of the daily labor, the routines, the traditions, the stories tied to every rope and knot. This isn't just scenery, it's someone's entire lifetime. And then the energy shifts. The working shore becomes a meeting place for local family gatherings along the water, mothers unpacking coolers, father floating with their kids, teenagers blasting music from speakers half buried in the sand, There's laughter everywhere. The kind carries across the water and bounces off the mountains that guard this bay. It's simple, it's chaotic, it's beautiful, and it's real. Nothing about Taganga is staged for tourists. What you see is what you get. A coastal town that wakes up early, works hard, and still finds time to celebrate the little things. A place where community isn't a concept, it's a way of life. When I got back into Santa Marta, I walked past this beautiful church. It was a Sunday and people were going in, so I decided to join them. This place was filled with families, everyone dressed up. Most people were wearing white clothes. This is, I guess, their Sunday attire. It's very cool to see how different traditions do Sundays differently. And this was nice to see a church in a different part of the world. This place is beautiful. I'm over here at a rooftop celebrating the Eagles winning, and this club across the street is playing some Brazilian music. I guess they know what I got in mind, because a couple more weeks in Colombia and I'll be heading down to Brazil, you know? And these guys are just answering me on. They're like, you know what you gotta do. You got a carnival coming up. Get your ass down to Brazil and let's do this party right. So, once I'm done here, it's time to move on to the next destination. Rio, here I come.
Cada día doy las gracias a esta vida. Cada día me nace nueva melodía.
What kind of trip to Colombia would be complete without a waterfall? It's so refreshing. And there's so many of them. There's literally dozens and dozens of waterfalls. You just go for a swim, hang out, do some reading, and enjoy the day.
Qué alegría por haberte encontrado.
And I hope to see a bunch of these waterfalls. Maybe with less tourists. That would be nice.
Tengo tantas razones para quererte, cariño, tantas razones para quererte. Tengo tantas razones para quererte, cariño, tantas razones para quererte. Te doy las gracias esta día. Cada día me nace nueva melodía. Yo sabía que algún día llegaría. Tengo tantas razones para quererte, cariño, tantas razones para quererte. Tengo tantas razones
Adventura.
para quererte, cariño, tantas razones para quererte. Mi corazón para
We are on our way to a coffee farm. Try some delicious Colombian bang bang. straight from the source. Let's go see where it's made, how it's made, and see if it's any good. Because I know Colombian coffee in New York is delicious. My favorite. Life in the jungle moves at a different pace here. Seems like everything slows down and the moment just takes over. The water flowing, the wind blowing, the leaves ruffling, and a nice coffee farm right here. Let's go check out what it's all about.
Fighting against the insects, los humanos. We will never win. Never ever. Nunca ganaremos. We're just making them stronger. Los hacemos todo lo contrario, más fuertes. ¿Sí? So, this is coffee. Todas estas plantas son café. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee under the tree. Café. 6 hectáreas. Café orgánico. Sin químicos. 70% de la producción es healthy, es sano. 70% es healthy. 30% de insects. El otro 30% fue cacao por insectos. Why not? ¿Por qué no? Tenemos que aprender a compartir. We have to learn how to live with them. Before the Industrial Revolution, 250 years ago, we knew how. Today, no. This might be my colleague A cup, and la octava. And I think more.
One in Colombia. Try the real stuff. Tastes really good. Simply delicious.
It's like why kids become too addicted to
Hanging out like Tarzan over here. Bamboo trees. Some chickens running around. Gone completely off grid here. Over here making some natural chocolate. It starts with the beans. Well, it starts off with this plant. Got the beans. Got the grinder. Grind it up. And once you have all the ingredients together, you put it all together. Making a new badge for Whole Foods.
Eat it. Mix it more.
Natural cookies, huh?
Yeah, but mix it.
Normally, after milk, but you have to mix it well. You have to. Okay, yeah.
Delicious.
Chocolate bar.
Natural chocolate.
Organic. You made it yourself.
guy? Just hanging out here. Just minding his business. I think he went to sleep. But cool stuff you find in a different country. Just a parrot hanging out. Tuesday night here. This is cool because I'm staying right here across the street in that yellow building over there. My apartment's looking back. However, it's still pretty loud there. As you can tell, it's a bumping night here, every night. We're 2 blocks from the beach. Just hanging out. Just another day in Colombia going hiking and run into these guys. All right. All right, let's go hit the trail. Going off the grid here. I don't know if I'm coming back. I'm definitely going in. Wednesday, little boat cruise. No idea why, but this forest out of nowhere turned pink. There's a pink forest here in Colombia, and I am going to explore it. What kind of species do we have here? What sorts of inhabitants are living here? Oh, we have some coconuts. Oh, hopefully I don't get hit by one of those. I'm walking. All right. We have
part of the vineyard.
Fire ants. I remember those from Cuba. I climbed up a palm tree once and found the whole palm tree covered in them. Wow.
That's so surreal.
This is something else. This is something else. Coming from up there, all this pinkness. Well, 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 what do we have here? Well, you see bamboo gigantopithecus. Now, this is a Colombian gigantopithecus, so it's not your usual. Now, these trees grow for hundreds of years. This thing was probably around before your parents. And it lives to tell the tale. And they're everywhere. This is phenomenal. Look how cool this is. Beaches like this, how can you think of going home? New York, you're still a little frosty. But up here, the weather is just right. It's about 80 degrees. We're on the beach. We're having some drinks. This is the way you winter. Seems like it's a cheat code. Well, hey, life's meant to be enjoyed. So you gotta get out there and enjoy it. Here I am. Look at this chalet in the middle of the jungle. Right on the beach. We have ourselves a little shack with everything you need. You have water, you have air conditioning. This place is a dream come true. Now, me personally, I would build a music studio in there. And I invite the friends to come and play, get inspired by the beach, and just enjoy. This is how they woodwork here. Right on the spot, take the tree apart, and build it into a beautiful house. Ow. And right there, you have the beach. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See many beautiful things in life, and it's important to pause, take a moment, and soak it in. Don't always be in a rush to get to the next thing and miss on a beautiful sunset, especially if you're traveling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You've heard of the Yellow Submarine. Well, have you heard of the Yellow House? This is in Santa Marta. This place is obviously created for some art. You come here for inspiration with the boats, the marina, the beautiful cafe right there, people hanging around everywhere. What else did you want? That's right. Got some Pink Floyd playing there. And how I wish you were here. Here on the roof, we have ourselves a full moon. Having a little bebida. While downstairs the party is raging. Right here across the street we have my house. That yellow building. And I'm right in the middle of the party.
when you walk outside your door, like my door here, do you see dancing like this? Well, maybe you should come to Santa Marta and come join the night. All right. One last drive. See on my right, windows down. Santa Marta make it real hard to leave. We passed the beach again. Same sunlight, same waves. People still laid out in the sand like the day has nowhere else to go. Feels like the city's saying relax, nothing's ending. Then cut through the town, Colombia's first city. Almost 500 years old, still out, still moving, still very much alive. Not polished, not trying to impress, just confident in what it is. And kind of reminding you to be the same. And then there's the airport, right here by the water, which honestly feels unreal. You're driving along the Caribbean, salt in the air, palms swaying, waves right next to the road, on your way to catch a flight. Planes lifting off just a few hundred feet from the shoreline, while the ocean keeps doing its thing, completely unbothered. It's one of those places where leaving doesn't feel rushed or final, more like a smooth transition. Like adventure and home share the same horizon. So yeah, this isn't a goodbye, it's a pause. And because Santa Marta doesn't stay behind, it follows you. Like salt on your skin, like a memory you don't hurry to wash off.